Welcome to Fate of Isen, Pukapukarua Book 2. We are a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition podcast made by a bunch of Kiwi comedians, proud members of Kiwi RPG, Kiamu Whakatau o Aotearoa, tabletop role-playing from New Zealand. We kōrero paki, that means tell some jokes, hopefully save the world, and have a whole lot of fun along the way. I've got a whole new story to tell you today, and a wonderful cast of heroes to help me discover it. So, take it away, Dexter Clementine.
I was waiting for the take it away. Kia ora, everybody. I'm Severin. I'm playing the human monk, Dexter Clementine. It's been a minute since I've said it, but just to reiterate, he's a bit of a punchy boy. When I say he's a bit of a monkey boy, he is a monk, and like the EY is like the suffix. He is not simian in any way. I think it's going to be probably some kind of monkey's paw, ironically, thing that happens where he gets cursed into simian nature. But until that happens, he is a human, he's a boy, he's doing his best. Over to you, Erika.
Hey, I'm Erika. I play Taryn Grimm, the Water Genasi Storm Sorcerer. Kasia, over to you.
Hello, I'm Kasia. I play Granny Sabinka.
Where we left Dexter and Taryn is exiting the museum, processing what has just happened with Wen. Taryn being, I put words in Taryn's mouth, but being quite upset about the entire interaction, and probably has a whole lot of feelings about that and expressions to come, I'm sure, about
That's pretty accurate.
The forgotten, who has reinserted themselves into the sidebar's life in a somewhat dramatic fashion, but also, escaped once again, with seemingly no memory of having met them the first time. Forgotten. That happens. And where we left Granny was standing outside Dr. Larkin Vareth's experiment farm, looking at two people arguing, one crazy scientist guy, and a crazy rift of portal magic explosion things happening in the background while cloud creatures run rampant. Something seems to be floating and exploding in the sky. Potions seem to be exploding everywhere. Basically, chaos surrounds. Also, the farms and gardens seem to be growing exponentially and then shrinking again, and then growing again. Things are very odd here. And that's where we've left our players. So, rock, paper, scissors, I guess, to see who goes first.
Do we want to...
No, me too, I'm Mochi, so guys.
I'm not going to make you roll dice. Why would I make you roll dice? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
a D&D
need
podcast. I thought we were playing something else.
If only there was a way to decide from probability what happens within the session. I would try to contain my sassitude.
No, please don't.
No, this is literally where you shouldn't.
I have carte blanche. Incredible. So we're leaving the museum kind of place right now.
I think you guys were having a conversation about where you might find Granny, because obviously Granny was supposed to be at the hospital, but you don't necessarily know that Granny has checked themselves out of the hospital. So I think you were deciding on what you did. It's still kind of early in the morning. Shops haven't really opened or anything yet. You could go and check out this scientist guy that you were told to go talk to and then go back and get Granny, or you could go and try and find Granny before you go to the next thing. It's kind of like what you were sort of weighing up.
Yeah, as I walk along, Dexter's going to say, so here's the thing, Taryn. The two things I know about Granny. Doesn't like being put where she's been put, so she's probably left the hospital by now. But she's also very old, so she couldn't have gotten far. So if we search the area around the hospital, we'll probably find a Granny talking to someone, having a nice cup of tea.
Walk or, tea.
Wherever there are body shops around the vicinity. Is there a bar, a tavern? There might be.
There's the tavern
I mean, you haven't come across another tavern. You assume that there probably is some, but you haven't stumbled across one yet.
Wait, where were we going to find that person that kidnapped her? Because she was very insistent about going to still see that person, which I think is interesting.
Shroud?
Yeah.
I was about to say Stockholm Syndrome, but that's not a thing in this world.
Grimshroud Syndrome, I don't know.
Arcvale Syndrome.
Well, we could always go and see the area, scope it out. It's still pretty early. I don't think the hospital would be open for visitors. So we could at least find the door location and then
it's some
duck
kind
back?
of a grate that is in the ground, because obviously the tunnels are underground. So it was at this particular grate.
Yeah, but there are going to be a few grates around.
Yeah, 100%. You were given
It's not
kind
like
of
a video game where they light up.
No.
So we scope out the grates now, and then go back for Granny?
That could be an option. Even if we just kind of talk to this person, who I feel like we haven't really met. So it'd be good to introduce
The name's not familiar.
ourselves to them. No. They would just kind of swooped and then disappeared, and now I guess they're back.
Yeah, and why are we lumped in with being thrown off the sky?
Honestly,
What did
I was
we
thinking
do?
that too. That seems unfair. Just because we know Granny, that seems like a liability now at this stage.
Yeah, why are we collateral?
This is guilt by association.
I now want to tell him a piece of my mind.
Let's go find him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you march towards the Grimshroud district, which is where the shop was. So you kind of pass the healer's hut as you go in, and you start entering that area where the alleyways are much more narrow, much more dirty. The buildings are kind of stacked on buildings. You can very much tell a lot of people live in a small area here. And you're following the sort of vague instructions that Granny gave you, that Marilla gave her, which was to go through the Grimshroud district to get to the very kind of corner where there's a farm sort of nearby there, and there would be a grate there that he would be waiting at.
I'm also going to keep an eye on an ear out for Granny.
Yeah.
But not a nose out. I've insulted Granny enough.
On the way we passed the shop, right? Is the shop still... Was it an entire shop front that disappeared, or was the shop front still there, but the inside of the shop that disappeared?
Yeah, the shop front was still there, but it looked boarded up and dusty and unused. It really hadn't been opened in a long time. And it
Can I just... As we walk past peeking, just to see if anything's changed?
Yeah.
Not to go inside,
roll
just
me
to
a
have a
perception
peek-sees. That's a 12 on the dice, plus 1, a 13.
Okay. Well, with a 13, you're looking through dark and dusty windows. It's kind of hard to see because there's a lot of film on these windows from not being cleaned or used in a long time. But what you can kind of see through there doesn't seem to be anybody's in there. It looks empty in there. Looks, still pretty dusty, unused. Hard to see much more than that. But there's definitely no shop counter set up and shelves full of gear or anything like that. Yeah.
Could I check a dancing light in there just to try and illuminate a bit further? Just to see if there's definitely no one hiding inside or...
Yeah. So you can cast it where you can see, right? And you can see in there. So you can put a dancing light around. The dancing light lights up more of the dust, and you see a few rats scattered to the edges of the corners. Yeah, that sort of vibe. You can see spider webs starting to form in the very edges. As it looks like there's a leak that nobody's dealt with in one of the windowsills where a puddle sort of formed. Yeah, very, very unused.
Yeah, I'll turn to Dexter. It's so dusty in there. It's hard to believe there was a shop there at all.
I mean, with all that Granny's been saying about it, are you sure you didn't imagine it? I've started doubting it myself. It seems kind of a bit like a whirlwind. We fought a shop, then hardly disappeared. That was a lot happened that day. That was a big day.
It was a busy day.
It was such a busy
we still
day.
got the items from the shop, so it can't have been completely nothing.
That's true. We also got the item from Barty, which I feel like we haven't used yet.
What did Barley drop? We're going to keep walking down the street and just...
Was it a music box? Something musical to charm people? Because it's Barley, always charming people or, trying to. Oftentimes not succeeding. I'll be very
They did
clear.
their best, and
Not a good-
that's all.
That's true.
Yeah.
But literally for, specific sake, it is a box of essentially assistance with charming. So gives you advantage, gives you pluses. You can only use it once a day, but, and you sort of wind the music box up, use it once a day, and it helps you with something.
So maybe we charm our Phantom Swooper, and then we don't get thrown off the Cloud Kingdom.
That is a good idea. I like this
If there's
idea.
one outcome I want from today, it is not being thrown off. And
We'll use it as our...
to my death.
We'll have that option as option A, and then option B...
Option B, violence.
If you want it to be. C could be chatting, just to...
Okay, I'm just going to say chatting should go above violence. Because how often has violence actually helped?
Actually, immensely in some cases. But
That's very true. But this person's got big wings, man. They probably know how to fight.
And so as you kind of are having this conversation, you're following the vague instructions to get to the edge or the corner of Air Kingdom. You do realize that coming into view against the wall, because you do have sort of a wall that runs around the entire of the Sky Kingdom, just, I guess, to define the edge of it. So it's not just like, oh, there's the edge of the cloud. It's not a terribly, like, it's kind of, it's higher than you guys, but it's not supposed to feel imposing because a lot of these creatures can sort of vaguely manipulate air or fly, so they can still sort of pop out there if they need to. It's more just
so you can't just push us off.
Yeah. And you realize you've been following the wall along for a while. Like, there's still buildings in front of the wall, but like, you've been following that kind of, and you realize that you're about to come up to what looks to be a farm area. And it feels very farm-like as you initially look at it. Like they've imported an old, dilapidated kind of, but still very loved and taken care of in their own way, farmhouse, with shutters. And it looks like it's supposed to be made of, old weatherboard or whatever, but it's still made of cloud material. But that's like they've copied that kind of look and feel to put it up here. There's a big barn. You can see off to the side there's fields of various plants, and there's some, like 2x4, number 8 wire kind of fence lines running with cattle and things that seem to be running around in there. So initially, as you're like coming up to that area, that's what it sort of looks like. And then you realize that you can see Granny standing there staring into what looks to be the barn, open barn. You can't quite see into the open barn at the moment, but as you get closer to Granny, you realize that these creatures aren't just like running happily around this field. They look to be absolutely running carnage over each other, everything. Plants are growing and shrinking. There seems to be something floating around in the sky, exploding occasionally, and liquid puddles keep appearing, like just blowing up and appearing, like showering different colors and sparks sort of everywhere. Yeah, that's what you see as you get closer to it.
It's basically a rave.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. We've got business with the doctor here. Do you mind if we jump in ahead of you?
Yeah, they don't recognize Granny because you're looking much younger. You're still wearing your same shawl, your same dress, and everything like that, but you have not quite got the same face.
Taryn, are you feeling all right?
And do we know each other?
Do we know each other?
Who's the forgotten now?
Oh my god, what kind of question is that? Oh my god. And you notice that her way of speaking has also changed. No.
Oh yeah, has Granny's voice also changed?
Yeah, yes. So she's kind of, she's...
this is also so funny after calling her old.
She's still carrying her big wooden spoon. She's still carrying the container with sourdough bob in it. Like, all of these things are still there. So... Right. As you're looking at Granny, you don't necessarily recognize the person, but there would be things that you recognize on Granny.
I'm going to do a quick intelligence check. I'm going to do a 10 over under to see if I would recognize Granny from this. Out of 3, Dexter's just going to go, this is someone else from your past. Please tell me you don't have a problem with them as well, and you're going to start just backing away, running away, that kind of thing.
I don't think so.
Weird. There is no problem so far. I'm just very surprised. What is going on with you two? Oh my god.
I rolled the 6 on your same.
Sir, oh my bride.
Yeah.
What did you roll 6 on?
I don't know why you're asking what's going on with us. We just want to talk to the person. If we can scooch past you.
I love that you guys say, oh my Brad, but like, who does actually Granny think is cool? Because I doubt Brad exists. Well, I haven't put Brad in the world. I might have to, considering how many times you say, oh my Brad. Unless you want to tell me who Brad is and why you all know him in the world. Like, and they have to be like a famous person that travels Isen and is known to a lot of people. Either that, or somebody that you admire that's kind of well-known, kind of famous, that you would use in a phrase like that. Like, oh my...
Why did I think he's a very well-renowned pasta maker? It's all spaghetti again.
In my mind, Brad is a very powerful wizard. And Brad actually stands for Brilliance, Radiance, Augmentation, and Divination.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe one of the first wizards. So you're kind of... Is it Mordekainen?
Yeah.
D&D nerds in the chat, help me out. The
Brilliance, Radiance, what?
Augmentation and Divination.
Okay. But he can augment dough and eggs in water into pasta, right?
Yeah, that's
really good pasta.
That's probably how you know him.
He salts his pasta perfectly.
Yes, the spaghetti wizard.
How does Dexter know him? What do you? Because I mean, he clearly is an incredibly famous and very powerful wizard. So how do you know him? What is he known linked to in your brain? He probably came to the Abbey to do something cool at some time, so that's how you kind of know him.
Well, I mean, the ingredients have to come from somewhere, so he might have been, at that point in his older years, wanting to kind of travel around the world of Isen and kind of help out wherever he can with... Errand sounds like the wrong word for a very powerful wizard, but just whatever problems people are having in their lives. So he would have come to the Abbey, helped a lot with the plants, gone to the same glass house in which we fought the big Tangle monster, met with Abbot Peak, of course, and really kick-started the way that a lot of those plants grew and the kind of variety that they had. I think it would have been very much a kind of monoculture of plants until the great wizard Brad showed up to add a lot more variation, a lot more kind of genetic variety.
Yeah, cool. Taryn, somehow you know about Brad. How does Taryn know about Brad? Did Brad come visit under the water? And
I was going to say that Taryn knows Brad through the sidebars. He may have come to Myrnia, but she wasn't in Myrnia. She was 2 towns over. So she never met. So only knows Brad through Dexter and Granny's recollections of...
Yeah, why they say, oh my Brad, or whatever. Yeah. Or my Bradness, or whatever. Yeah, okay. So now we know why Brad is used the way that Brad is in the world. Yeah.
I love it.
Because famous people and people that... The more people know the person, the more power there is behind the name, the more power the person has. So actually, him traveling around and making himself known to many people made him partially as powerful as he is. Yeah. So it's kind of self-fulfilling.
They say he partially lives on physically, partially in memory.
Yeah.
And it is unsure which one is bigger, but we know that one is subsuming the other somehow.
Nice. That wasn't what I planned to do this episode, but it's been bugging me. The question's been bugging me, so I asked it.
That's fair.
So, yep. Oh my Bradness. How come you don't recognize me? I think was where Granny was at before I interrupted so rudely.
And then she started reminiscing about pasta. I'm like, oh my Bradness. Oh, it's me. Dexter, dear, come on. And I start being affection. Yeah. And I start being affectionate like Granny is, but obviously I'm young now, so it's got a different connotation. So I'll be like, Dexter, I'm trying cup your cheek or something and do
can I try to block this?
I mean, basically,
just trying to grab in my face.
Contested roles. So I guess Granny,
D20s?
even though it's not an unarmed attack, but it's kind of an unarmed attack. You're trying to touch him, so
I was gonna say,
close enough.
Would you allow me to defend with a non-damage dealing unarmed strike just to move
my
arm?
do this with dexterity. That's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't help, but okay. It's a 14.
Okay.
Oh, I just pipped you with a 15.
Okay. So you go to touch Dexter's face, and Dexter bashes your hand out of the way. Classic.
Ma'am, please do not lay hands on me.
Oh my god, is this the way you treat your granny?
By who?
Oh my god! She is very annoying right now. So, just so you know, it rubs. I'm hoping she rubs you the wrong way.
After when? Yeah. It's another character that's just wait, what?
Yeah, I think as you say, is that how you treat your granny? I think that's when it might click. And Dexter's like, wait, I've seen that shawl before. What did the hospital do?
Wait, this is Granny? Our Granny?
I
mean, I only know of one Granny who would call themselves Granny, and this might be Granny.
But we told the hospital no treatments.
Might be Granny. Like, it is Granny, and thank you very much for sending me to a bunch of weird doctor things to try and poke in me, and I do not appreciate being put in a hospital. That was not cool at all, and I am cross with both of you. So
we were worried. It came from a place of concern. We also told them not to do anything.
I'm sorry, do I look sick to you?
Not anymore.
Well,
no, what happened to you? You've had a overnight thing. Or what happened?
Well, I guess I do look a little more fresh, you know. I have been taking care of my skin. The skincare routine has been very elaborate lately. Lots of, like, cantaloupes do wonders for your complexion.
Medicine checks or arcana checks or
I would like to roll arcana, please, and thank you.
I'll take a medicine.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. With a medicine, you don't know of any medicine that could do this. But she has definitely, her body has definitely seemingly regenerated somewhat more youthful skin, cells. This is fact. It's not an illusion. This is real. So you know that with a medicine check. What'd you get for the Arcana roll?
21.
You haven't heard of a spell that can do this, but Granny is clearly radiating spell energy. This is definitely some kind of magic, and if you could figure out what it is, you could sell this and make a fortune. Because it is good, it looks amazing, and Granny seemingly is not suffering any bad side effects or anything, from what you can see. She looks perfectly healthy. I mean, Dexter would know that too. Perfectly healthy and actual legit, not an illusion, And you can also verify, not an illusion. But definitely magic.
Yeah,
the sidebars just become snake oil salesman, but the snake oil's actually real.
Yeah, Granny, can we have your
It's just the campaign now. We start a wellness empire.
Fun fact, snake oil is real if you listen to a podcast I listen to. Anyway. For sure.
There was something in those bottles, but...
No, anyway, we'll talk about it after the pod. Anyway, I'm not stepping aside, alright? There is a hot piece of doctor over there, and my mommy told me if I see a medical professional, I need to swoop in. So, step aside, and I just, throw my, whatever, I have a shawl? I throw my shawl back, and I turn towards the doctor. And I swoop in.
Do you let down your bun, which is no longer a grey kind of chalky sort of feeling hair now?
Flaming
it's
locks
flowing.
of auburn hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how old is Granny looking at the moment? And do we start calling you Sabinka instead of Granny?
Well, you do what you want, honey. I have had a bigger fish to fry today, and I am completely consumed by, my lustful intention.
Yeah. To partially answer the question, Granny Sabinka is a half-elf, so does look younger than human anyway. So...
And human sort of years, yeah.
That age weirdly, right? So Granny looks like a really good-looking early 30s probably right now, Yeah.
I mean, we can't go young woman Sabinka.
I was going to say
that sounds like a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
What?
Well, her name is Sabinka, so...
My name is also Sabinka, so...
How far back are you going to age, though, Granny? Are you going to go, child?
What do you mean?
Or is there
First of all, I have to talk to this man.
I love
right
that
now.
I've given you an entire farm with absolute chaos, and you've just spent 15 minutes talking to Granny about how she looks. I'm yeah, cool.
I was just splitting in half.
So when I started the episode and I said, these episodes are completely on rails, I always know what's going to happen.
Just wanted to say that exactly why are we focusing on looks right now?
I want to focus on looks over there.
Yes, those looks over there, and you look at the scientist could not be less attractive to a regular person, but for some some reason he is very much to Granny, so...
Whatever you like. How can we help? Things seem to be very strange here.
Oh, so you just compliment me for like 5 minutes straight, and I will ignore him. And then, she goes into a tangent on how to like get a man. Mm-hmm. I, as a person, do not know how to get a man, so I will not describe this.
Okay. You probably know more than I do.
You've done at least one.
I am going to get you to roll persuasion. I'm going to get Dexter to roll insight, and I'm going to see how much of how well Sabinka tells the story and how much of it Dexter actually believes.
Okay, it's free, but I just want to reiterate that this is like top tier seduction / getting a high school boyfriend information.
Yeah,
from like the popular game.
Dexter, would you roll?
I got a 9.
Okay,
but I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, so Granny got a 3.
Yes.
Yeah, so Granny is telling you all of this top tier information, and is Dexter interested in getting guys?
You know what, Julz? It hadn't come up earlier on the podcast.
It's a genuine question. I don't know the answer to this. You would know the answer to this.
I think only in like a platonic way. Only insofar as he wants some bros.
Yeah, so you're like listening to most of this advice, and it's quite specific about how to get them attracted to you, right? So you're like, there's nothing really, there's not much here for me to actually like use if I wanted just like a bro mate. Like it's not great info.
Granny, I'll be honest, a lot of my interest is in finding some people to do like martial arts moves, have some beers. I don't know about all of this other stuff.
See, Granny is not really listening. She's just like continuing. She's like, and then you will, and she's like very elaborate things keep falling out of her mouth. She's not at all concerned with anybody outside of herself.
Yeah.
And the target.
So what's Taryn doing during this?
Taking notes.
You got the book out, the quill.
Yeah.
Taryn interested in getting
Shit, I nearly spat my beer. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, I mean, and not beer. I'm definitely not drinking on a Twitch stream. All right. So so that's happening, and I think as you get closer, Amy's gonna cancel the DM. And so I think as you guys get closer and you're having this conversation, the very loud conversation that is happening slowly makes it to the point where Granny's basically having to yell and then probably filters out, having to compete with the noise that is happening in front of them. You do see 2 people arguing with each other. You see one of the people that Granny was gesturing to and telling you all how hot this person was. That particular person, you guys can make your own mind up there, but they basically look like sort of a crazy particular scientist. Wild, unkempt hair, mismatched goggles perched on his forehead, like one's crazy, a lot bigger than the other, and one's wider. He is sort of gleaming eyes and sort of short, squat, but quite wiry sort of figure, like, and moving with quite rapid movement. So probably can hustle when he needs to. So that's kind of like one of the guys that you're looking at. And he's sort of jumping around, making, gestures while he's yelling. The other guy that is yelling back at him is sort of like very calm, taller man in black robes, very sort of like alchemical kind of wizard style, but very toned down. Like you don't really see any embroidery initially, and then you realize the embroidery is also black, so that's why you can't really see it. Like, that's kind of his vibe. And even though he's sort of having an argument, his voice is just a little bit raised, but it's still quite like tonally bland and boring, and is just sort of, raising in volume, but not really raising in emotion seemingly at all. And that's what you're watching as you hear him say, the man in the black robes is like, you're making a mess again. Step aside. I'll dispose of your mistakes. And the other man, I'm not making a mess. It's not a mess. I am saving the world. You just don't appreciate my genius. That's kind of the vibe that you're walking towards as Granny is dishing out dating advice, and both of you are listening. So what do you guys do?
Granny, if you want to take the lead on this, I can support the best way they can. Otherwise, I feel like I need to get between these 2 men. They look like they're about to come to blows.
Well, if you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt, my little Dexter. And I again flip my whatever it is, what is it, the things that you wear on your neck? My shawl, and I turn around towards those two.
I like that you're flipping your shawl and not your hair.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I have your shawl, you threw it away.
And I sway my childbearing hips as I walk towards those two.
I'm going to send up some dancing lights behind you and turn to Dexter and saying, Granny's changed. Is she okay?
I mean, Granny hasn't been the same since we got to air. I think it definitely has changed her. While you do dancing
so high up.
Maybe.
Is it the air pressure changing? I'm so concerned.
I think it affects the older generations a bit more than it would us. But also now I'm not sure if she is the older generations. This is
this is so hard to tell.
Granny, I'm assuming you're trying to charm or attract the attention of Dr. Larkin Vareth.
No, it's the crazy one.
Yeah. So the little wiry crazy guy.
Yes, that one is.
Yeah. That is actually Dr. Larkin Vareth, would you believe? Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
okay.
You probably don't know that yet, necessarily. You're just very into that guy.
Yeah.
So I guess, I'll give you like a performance, maybe, or like a persuasion or something like that.
Charisma?
It's all charisma, baby.
I'm going to give guidance.
Sure.
Okay, and is there advantage with my dancing lights behind her?
I was going to say, and because Taryn is trying to help you look as appealing and as interesting as possible, you can have advantage on the roll.
How's my charisma so low with these ravishing looks? Anyway.
you got to swap that in wisdom now.
Yeah. I'm rolling persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, 18.
With guidance.
So I'm gonna give him a perception roll because he's having a pretty intense argument. So I think Granny's doing a pretty good job, but does he see it?
Will he play hard to
apparently he sees it. So out of the corner of his eye, he sees Granny walking towards him with these dancing lights and just sort of swinging her hips and for some reason tossing her shawl continuously over her shoulder so that it sort of looks like she's just rotating it around her neck, which at some point is going to get tangled and probably and then
a 19, okay?
Yeah.
Does he hear that music? That wow.
Yeah. Wow. I've been really trying, baby. Like, literally. It's turned to you and it's just like, I don't have time for you, Crowl. He says to this guy, Crowl. Not when there's beautiful woman. And starts like walking towards you too. And it's like a weirdly slow motion as he pulls down his goggles like he's giving you the I see you baby kind of motion as he's walking towards you.
I am here for this. I want popcorn.
Hello.
So funny if he just
Amy,
puts
change
on
the tags.
just different kinds of glasses, like 4 different ones as he's walking up.
Well, at the moment you can see one eye really intensely. It's like really big in one of the glasses.
All right, so
let me take you all in, girl.
Didn't really expect this to be happening today, but here we go.
Oh, well, hello. So what's a guy like you do in a place like this and something explodes?
And you're not wrong because things are exploding literally all around.
One of the cows blows up.
Remember those, because you've now walked into the barn, right? So remember those liquid puddles that I said seemingly exploding? So as you're walking also in slow motion, you can see now what looks to be, now that you're closer to these things, it looks like fruit that are floating and exploding in clouds of seed, but coloured seed, and then these potions which seem to be shooting off different shelves like they can't control themselves. Like when you put mints in a bottle of Coke and they just explode, and then the glass shatters and the potions explode everywhere and these clouds of coloured liquid. So this is like in the background of you two walking towards each other, just like, and things are exploding everywhere all around you. And he's like, well, I own this place. It's my place, which is why I'm here. What are you, fine lady, doing in my place?
No, what are you doing in this place? Get this going.
Do you want to take a place in my place?
I love places.
I love places too, and especially when there are other places or doorways to other places, places are just so amazing.
Oh, so where does that doorway lead to?
No, that one I have no
idea. Wow, should we go there?
Well, it just kind of ripped in the space-time continuum, and it really shouldn't have done that. My experiment just kind of went slightly hinky, and I don't actually know how to close it. He's staring at it a little bit, and he's like, but now's not the time for that. Now's the time for...
No, I do like a bad boy, and I do this whole thing when you walk your fingers on his chest.
I'll turn to Dexter and say, she's got family.
Crap. The guy family. Yeah, the guy who he referred to as Crowl, it literally slaps his forehead. But very, very like with a very flat palm and very like graphic, and then sort of pulls it away with a flat palm and is like, why are we doing this now? and gestures to the two of you, like, what is happening?
Yeah, Dexter's gonna go up to him like, yeah, hey man, Dexter, Clementine, sidebars. We're shutting this down, right?
My name is Professor Brannigan Crowell. I am the corrector.
The corrector? Is that a job title, or is that a nickname you gave yourself?
Does it matter?
Inside check.
I feel like in terms of my opinion of you, kind of.
Go for it. I believe that every problem in the kingdom stems from irresponsible innovators like Dr. Vereth.
I got a 4. I probably don't know.
17.
Yeah, I mean, he probably gave it to himself. I don't think it's like an actual appointed... so it's probably more of a nickname than a thing. But he firmly seems to believe that is like the title that he should be referred to as,
In that case, I'm Dexter Clementine, the punching monk.
Wonderful to meet you.
A lot of problems can be solved with punching. Probably not this one, but just in general.
He looks around and he says, probably some of the problems could be solved by punching.
Didn't lead the way?
He's like, right, while they are distracted, this... And he points at the rift, is a rift in space that he has no idea how to close. Seems to be a gravity rift. Occasionally, and as he says this, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a con save to not fall asleep.
Yeah, everybody. Like, he goes, occasionally it does, and then something
and then it does
happens.
the thing. 17.
Okay.
4.
Well, that's a 2 on the dice, plus 1 is a 3.
Okay, alright. He and Dr. Larrikin. Okay, Larrikin's okay. He's not okay.
I mean, it is his place. Oh.
So essentially what happens...
The corrector gets it?
Yeah, the corrector gets this. So essentially, as this is happening, he's still talking to you. Everything lifts wildly into the air before it crashes to the floor. and literally as he's saying this, everybody just sort of goes... like onto the floor as he's explaining what this rift in gravity seems to be doing to the barn, and everything lifts, like hay bales, like potion, like everything lifts up and then smashes to the floor. Now if you pass the save, you can kind of sort of land on the floor in a way that you catch yourself as you're falling back down again and don't really take any damage because you didn't get lifted that far. But it's more just like it was completely out of your control and you just came smashing down to the ground again.
What's the DC?
It was a 14.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
So you're saying it wasn't 3?
Yeah, no, weird. But those of you who failed it, you come crashing down because you were not expecting to just be thrown on the ground like that. And you take 9 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor quite suddenly.
Actually, Taryn's been airborne a lot, and now we get to see how Granny can play this off as being sexy.
Yeah, so Vareth is fine. Like, gets thrown up, and he's still talking to Granny. Like, you guys are still having a conversation, and he gets thrown up, and he seems to expect it, so he sort of knows how to handle it, but he has not, like, given you a heads up at all.
Okay, so Granny lands clumsily, and then does this whole thing where you, like, roll over, and, you know, and do, like, the whole, like the French girls situation.
Why was this episode not 69?
We
missed it by 1!
We laid the groundwork.
For the audience at home, it is a paint me like one of your French girls pose. From the Titanics.
Love it. Okay, so that happens, and he's like, Vareth hasn't figured out how to close it. Neither have I. Any ideas would be welcome. Out here. And he just kind of keeps walking. So like, in here, sky fruit, rare floating crops have gone horribly awry. Fruits once meant to grow in the air have become sentient and somewhat aggressive. They seem to be lashing out at anyone who tries to harvest them, emitting strange shrieks and, well, responding in bursts of electric energy. Reckon, roll me a dexterity saving throw as a shrieking fruit comes flying at Dexter. We'll give it to Dexter.
Fair enough. That is a 24.
Nice. So Dexter, as he's talking, you see this shrieking scry fruit just come aggressively, like kind of at you, but seemingly growing like a face in its fruitness, and just flying, squeaking at you. But as it passes by, it explodes in a puff of seeds. Now, this one is a little problematic. So the seeds kind of puff out over it. You will roll me a DC 18, Constitution saving throw.
18.
Nice.
Pass. I got high on the dice. I didn't have a modifier. Whoa.
That's
I wanted to eat fruit, not fruit eats me.
Everybody. This is like a big aura of puff seeds as it explodes.
What is it again? Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution.
I got a natural 1. So.
Oh, good. I need to pull out my chaos chart too. That's a D10 as well, so let's deal with that as well.
D10. Right.
Because maybe something happens to you that helps.
Maybe. If you're coated in water, maybe it doesn't stick.
Well, that's a 9.
Okay. Okay, apparently you respond to a blast of seeds with a blast of your own. A violent burst of light blasts outwards from you as that cold kind of runs down your spine once more. And it blinds every other creature within a 50-foot radius. Luckily, it only lasts a turn, but essentially what that means is I get free run because you can't dexterity saving throws from all of these things when you can't see it coming. So that's very funny. So that happens.
I am having a bad day.
And
it's not even 9.
You also take 10 poison damage. Because you didn't stop that from anything from happening. And essentially you are diseased. You are kind of like poisoned. If you are immune to the poisoned condition, then you're fine. But like
if it's acid, then yes. If it's not, then no.
No, it is a poison damage. So 10 poison damage, and you are diseased based on the fact that you've swallowed a whole lot of these seeds into your throat. And they are doing some not good stuff to you right now. How did you go, Granny?
6.
Same dealio. I take the 10 initial poison damage and you are now poisoned, which is meaning that you are diseased. Basically, it's not good, guys. These seeds invade your entire system and kill you in a number of hours equal to 1d12 plus the creature's constitution score unless the disease is removed. And you are poisoned, like with the condition poisoned.
Where's lesser restoration when you need it?
Yeah.
The apothecary.
Yeah, but it's okay, because if you die, then like it grows another sky fruit tree. So you'll just be feeding the earth. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
As the great bread has taught us, all things come from the earth, all things return to the earth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust your great bread anymore.
Yeah. And so this happens.
To say.
And 6 seconds goes past, and he's like, "Oh, this is not good. We are unable to see the living elixirs. They seem to have developed a mind of their own, triggering their effects randomly. Everybody roll a d6.
What is this place?
You feel like you're being pelted with some kind of liquid. Which liquid are you being pelted with? Yes, you'll get a turn in a minute, but...
I got a 3.
Okay. A 3. So, you have a translucent bluish potion splash on you, and for 30 seconds, you become partially incorporeal. And what that means is, for the next, few rounds, right, you can move through creatures as difficult terrain. Non-magical attacks kind of pass through you, because you're sort of incorporeal, so, they can't really hit you. But, there's a downside. You speak in whispers that are kind of spooky now, because you're sort of ghosty ghost.
I hate to ask, how does this affect me attacking if I am incorporeal?
Yeah, I mean, magic attacks would probably be fine, but physical attacks probably be difficult right now.
Then Frostbite was a good cantrip to pick up.
We'll say this is 4 rounds, if you track that. And I will keep counting rounds.
I feel very strange right now. I don't know what happened. I feel all weird and floaty.
What did Taryn get?
A 1.
Okay.
Perfect effect for a podcast.
Taryn, a rainbow splash hits you, and for the next minute, you are overtaken by crazy bouts of wild laughter. Once per round, you must use your bonus action to laugh uncontrollably. Creatures hear the laughter, and that possibly attacks more trouble, which means that, yes, they have advantage against attacking you if they are attacking you while you are laughing. You also have disadvantage on concentration checks, because it's just hard to concentrate while you are crazy laughing.
I apologize for the audio now.
Yep, all right. And Granny, what did you get?
4.
4. Okay, it's a shimmering pink elixir splashes you, and this is my favorite one.
I love it.
A tiny miniature confused copy of yourself pops into existence. Literally tiny-sized version of you.
Mini Granny?
Yeah, mini Granny. It has 1 HP, it has an AC of 10, and it mimics your movements with a 1-round delay. So it doesn't act on your turn, it acts the turn after your turn. But it does whatever you do, because it's just really there's the big me, and I'm going to be the big me. After a minute, it's going to fizzle away, and if harmed, it screams, but it sounds like you. Yep, there you go.
Look at me. I'm so cute.
So knock off a round off all of your things, so that for those of you on a minute, you've got 9 rounds left. Dexter, you've got 3 rounds left of whatever your thing is, as your blindness resolves and you can now see again, and you look down at colored splashes and things like that.
Quick maths, 4 rounds left.
4 rounds left.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
5 down 6. Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, so that happens. Not your round. So as the next thing that probably happens, he also points out, just out there, it is look, plants growing weird, angry cloud beasts. They're the ones that probably need punching. Look at them rampaging everywhere. They just need to stop.
Well,
I see you're unable to punch.
I would punch, but I'm kind of a spooky ghost right now.
I forgot to roll for him.
To me.
I forgot to roll for him. Oh, apparently they both rolled 1s, so that's hilarious.
Oh,
I just rolled 2 d6s. So
we're all laughing.
That is very funny. The thing that has happened to you. And Vareth, Mr. Larrikin Vareth, you are just so delightful. I want to take you home with me. It's just still having a conversation with Granny.
I mean, there's no reason to be rude about it, but sure. I don't know if I'll get better or if this is just how I am right now, but okay.
I guess they both look around and they're like, oh, we should probably deal with this. Yes, I've been saying that this entire time. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to tackle? You've got crazy potion bottles. You've got exploding fruit. You have a weird time rift, which nobody seems to know how to deal with. Red gravity rift, which nobody seems to know how to deal with, by the way. That works on a round clock. Crazy cloud rampaging beasts and plants that seem to be taking over. It doesn't look like Dr. Larrikin Vareth is able to talk to you until some of this is under control in terms of getting information.
Can I please get the closest plant to make a DC 13 con save? As Dexter puts out his hands like,
okay, I'm gonna see if these plants can chill out.
As he casts the cantrip Frostbite.
Nice. Okay. I rolled a 2, so I figure that fails.
Oh, the big 6. 9 points of frost damage.
Nice. Okay.
As
some
cold
of the plants
energy emanates out.
Yeah, so some of those plants, like, you mean the ones that are, like, going kind of crazy growing fast and then slow and then fast and then slow? Yeah.
I'd say the fruits that were trying to kill us.
Oh, the fruits. Yeah, the explodey fruit seed
The evil
things.
5+ a day, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to freeze one mid-air to see if it drops.
Yeah, absolutely. You freeze this thing. It doesn't look like it has a lot of HP as it just sort of drops out of the ground and sort of, like, falls. And now looks like just a piece of frost-bitten fruit that was on the tree during winter.
Okay, young woman Sabinka, if you can try to deal with the potions, Taryn, try to figure out what's happening with the portal. You're good with magic.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if I said anything funny. I think you are, right?
I can try, but it's going to be really difficult.
Okay, was that Dexter's turn, essentially? I'm not putting you into initiative order necessarily, because I had all of my things go first. But, yeah. I just figure, like, you went first, so we'll roll with that, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Yeah, there's, like, no bonus action I'm willing to take. The only thing I could do is take the dodge action. But does it look like there are anything about
there's definitely a lot of potions flying around and a lot more of these fruits flying around, so it would make sense. Yeah.
But that's more like I mentioned dodge out of the way rather than it tried to hit. I don't know. It'd be metagaming to not do it, maybe. But also, I know. I think Dix was focused on giving out orders as well, rather than dodging. He'd been a bossy bitty.
Who wants?
So that is my turn. Yeah. And I will tick the what I have deemed ghost time. Now down to 3 rounds.
Nice. Good monitoring.
Granny whips her head around. The hair now is being whipped. I'm like, you're not the boss of me, boy. And then I cast Reduce on the portal. It says if a targeted object must be neither worn nor carried, which sounds good. And it's the target size decreases by 1 category from medium to small, for example. The target also has disadvantage. No, I don't think that's... But anyway, does that work? Is that something that would work?
I mean, I don't think you have to... Yeah, it's a creature or an object. You're not really sure what this thing is necessarily, but let's call it an object. Sure. I like the creativity of this. So yeah, I think you do decrease the category 1 size. It was quite a big rift. I hadn't really decided what kind of sizing, but I guess the same as like something like a adult dragon could come through. So what's an adult dragon sizing? I guess
probably gargantuan.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I mean young dragon, like huge, maybe. Yeah. So let's go with huge, and so you go bring it down from huge to just kind of large.
But if Mini Granny survives, Mini Granny also casts.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Mini Granny is going to do exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Let's go, Mini Granny! The goat of the podcast.
Who needs a chicken when you got a Mini Granny?
We do summon weird things.
Over to you, cutie. Pointing at the Mini Granny.
Yeah, it has a 1 round delay. So right now it's trying to flirt with Dr. Ferran because that's what you were doing like a round ago, or like holding your eyes and being blind. So it's probably like blindly trying to flirt. Like, that's what's happening right now. But it will next round. Yeah. Okay. What's Taryn up to?
Can I cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on the portal?
Okay. Sure. Roll me. Because how does Dispel Magic work again?
I think it depends on the level of the spell. If you have to roll.
Yeah.
Just
similar
roll
to
me
your counter spells.
Because I didn't exactly give this a spell level. Roll me an Arcana check, and we'll say that a 14 DC is enough to make it work, because I didn't exactly put like a level of a spell on this.
It's 18 plus 5.
Nice, yeah.
23.
So as you kind of go to, like, you know, Granny reduced it, made it a bit smaller, and maybe that meant that your spell was a bit easier to do it. And so you kind of close this portal, and everybody sort of chillaxes a little bit because one less thing that is going to throw you up into the air now. Is Taryn just got really anti things that throw her in the air? Is that why you chose to focus on that one first? Yeah, cool. That makes sense.
Because I've been in the air far too much, falling far too much, and she's just laughing on the
yeah, just like crazy laughing on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice. So Crowl wants to play now. Because he sees what you guys are doing and is like, no, it is my job to fix the mistakes. I am the corrector. I care about safety, and I'm a good person. And the spotlight should be mine. He says as he casts out a great big like spell, kind of burning through some of these like sky fruit. As he spreads his hands out in front of him and casts a fairly familiar sort of burning hands situation in front of him. And you do see some of the sky fruit drop out of the sky, and some of the potion bottles sort of explode at a safe distance away from you when they've Coke bottle exploded up into the air with a life of their own. And Vareth sort of looks around and is like, oh, my creations! And he seems to be trying to grab some of the potion bottles that haven't exploded and like be tying them down. So he's going to roll a survival check to see if he can save some of his beloved potions from exploding everywhere. He rolled a 14, which actually isn't enough. So he tries to save some of his potions from exploding and gets coated in yet another potion again. He gets coated in a 3. And so what you
ghost time.
What you see as he goes incorporeal, and that's probably why he fails so badly to tie these things down, because he's trying really hard to tie his potions down, and then he's just not able to grab the string or the potions. Oh, I touched the wrong one! Only he says it like, I touched the wrong one!
I know. It's not like the worst one to get, because I'm not laughing all the time, but it's kind of annoying if you want to do anything.
Yeah.
Like any kind of chores.
And as you realize, like, you know, you guys are winning, sort of, you know, like things are happening, portals close, you know, you have a method of dropping these sky fruit out of the air. Potions are crazy, but you at least know what to do about them, and they don't seem to be harming you in permanent ways yet. Maybe, who knows, maybe Dexter's a ghost forever, maybe you guys are going to be laughing forever, maybe you have a little mini-me friend forever. We don't really know, but that's when the plants crash through the side of the barn and make way for charging sky boars, which head straight for the party. And I think we're going to have to find out what happens next in the next episode, because that's the end of the episode.
Skyboard is my favorite James Bond movie.
Let the Skyboard.
Just try to. Just please do not go.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us on our absolute chaotic adventure today. I was really looking forward to you getting to the Sky Farm, and I'm so excited that we're here finally. We really hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you dropping by a live stream again. If you are listening to this podcast on the podcast app of your choice, come along to the live stream. It's incredibly entertaining, very fun here in the chat. Amy keeps the chat a really wholesome and awesome place to be. Thank you to Amy. I'm throwing shout outs in the too early part, but we really appreciate Amy having a great time in the chat and swinging her sword when she needs to. We stream every second Wednesday at NZ 7:30 p.m. and we would really, really love to see you there. Many, many amazing people are actually involved in the creation of this podcast. I am very, very grateful for all of their work, all of the time. I definitely am not stalling again. Who would you guys like to thank? Throw it to you to thank some people sometimes. I never let you guys do that.
Oh, we're just not thankful enough, so. I would like to thank Julz for being here, driving like a maniac probably to get to
probably
the desk.
Illegally speeding.
Absolutely never, because I work for the vehicle industry, so I would never do that.
You wouldn't, no. And I would like also to thank my co-players for being here. And that's me. I am done. But I am thankful to the other people that I did not mention. It's like the Oscars, guys. This is so stressful. Go on. Someone else.
I would like to thank Granny Sabinka for the amount of Sabinkas in her name, which is always an entertaining aspect to the podcast.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you add a Sabinka every time you pass a milestone in your life. And,
Do we get $200 as we pass Go or Granny Sabinka?
Yeah, you get a Sabinka, about 200 Sabinkas in your name if you do.
I like it. So, very good.
This is chaotic. This is chaotic. We do like Brad too, and Samsara. We like them.
Yeah. We like all of them.
And the Haunted Sandwich for, I want to say the art.
Yes, nailed it. I'm very proud of you guys. You're doing great.
The great Aiden Messer Photography for capturing us in real life, except for Erika because she hadn't joined the D&D podcast then.
Or Julz because she had COVID at the time of the photography.
Yeah.
Most.
But he did capture my friend Teresa, who's never mentioned. But she is the hooded DM.
We really need to do those photos again.
Somebody that wasn't in the D&D podcast, and we've had two people that have since left the D&D podcast. It's kind of a cursed artifact at this point.
I don't know them. Who cares? Actually, Sabinka can't remember any of them, so
that's
they were never here.
And do you know who we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without? It's the Patreon. So keep the lights on in Isen HQ and make the Fate of Isen Discord just a delightful home on the internet. Really safe space in amongst all of that craziness online. So if you want to join a cool safe space, you can be a Fatey too for as little as $2 a month and join that Discord and hang out with us permanently and see this craziness just all the time.
We also get Christmas decorations in December.
and get really good TTRPG recommendations. Be the first to be notified about some epic Kickstarters. I mean, honestly, our Discord is very good for keeping me up to date with some good content. And I want to give a big shout out to Alex White Robinson, Irene Cucci, Laura Christine Goodwin, Sam Malcolm, Victoria and Gavin Porter, Daniel Nichols, Squish, Malcolm Crowe is dead for most of the Sixth Sense, Alexander Lick, Kasia Fox, Ezekiel Taparelli, Christian H, Disturb One and says the real life win of the Forgotten says remember the Forgotten. Well, he said meow, but we all know what he means. Lyndon Hood, Tom Ailey, scientists recently combined the DNA of a cheetah with the DNA of a crab. Erika Jayne, Garen Gilgren, Danielle the Tea Lady, Lady of the Tea, recently learned you could eat Fajua petals, wonder if it makes good tea. Liz from Time to Die, a D&D podcast, Tom Chalk. Things went sideways real fast. Maya and Liz Sheep.
I knew that one, but I was still delighted.
So So thank you, everybody. We really, really appreciate you. And before we go, we just wanted to remind you that if you have a hankering for more dice in your life, head on over to our partners, our amazing, amazing dice creators, fanrolldice.com, and use that promo code FateOfIsen for 10% off your entire order. If you are looking to buy some dice for the people in your life for Christmas, that could be a good wee little gift with a good little discount. So it's good. They make amazing stocking stuffers, honestly. Even for people who don't really play, they're still fascinated by the colors and the things that are happening in them, and it's quite a good idea. So fanrolldice.com, people. And last but not least, a big, big thanks to my players. I'm going to pass it over them to tell you where you can find them on the socials and tell you about some cool stuff that might be coming up in their lives. Links, maybe. Amy will just do a hard close instead of a soft close, so that you know. Look at me. I'm telling you things. I'm passing it over to the sidebars. Take it away, sidebars.
Give them a date. Amy will be posting those links in the chat, but you can follow me Facebook at Severin Gourley Comedy Person. I have a closed Instagram account, but if you're cool, Ultra Particle Beam, and at Severin.piano on TikTok, where I post piano videos occasionally of me playing some fun pieces. I've got nothing really coming up. We're leading into Christmas, into when you can put up Christmas decorations and not be judged by me. I'm going away on a holiday, but you guys can't come. Over to you, Erika.
Hi, I'm Erika. I played Taryn Grimm. I have Instagram as Ericano Jayne and a placeholder TikTok as Starry-Eyed Harpy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing coming up. I've already done my dance medals for the year, which was what the whole lead up for this year was. So we're good. It's going to be a chill Christmas. Over to you, Kasia.
Nice one. Hello, I'm Kasia. I exist on Instagram as Kasia Wayfinder. Not doing anything at the moment. Taking a break. Having my family down for Christmas, but you can't stay with me either. And that's cool because we all have families, I hope. Anyway, so that's happened. Yeah, and find me there. And when I start doing gigs, you will see those things. That's it. Over to you, Julz. Bye.
Oh man, the one person that was grown in a lab and never met anyone is just crying right now. I wish I had someone.
Yep. Well, I've got a couple of things coming up. So I've been Julz. I've been your dungeon master for Pukapukarua Book 2. I've got a couple of things coming up, various Wink Band gigs, a few gigs with BD&D, like a Balin's gig and things like that. We've got one more for the year themed around Christmas, not surprising. But we also got recently asked, literally today, to do a Petone Fair Christmas show with the band, which might actually mess with a live recording day. So I might have to reschedule because it's too good to say no to an outdoor Christmas fair concert. Would be pretty cool to do.
A fair on a Wednesday?
I know, a fair on a Wednesday.
What, some kind of night fair? Ooh.
It is a night fair. It's 17th of December over in Petone. So they're going to do a Jackson Street kind of fair thing. And we've been lucky enough to squeeze in there because BD&D recommended my band. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, so should be really cool. So we got some cool stuff coming up. Also, the band is not completely booked out yet for Christmas functions or various New Year's functions and things like that. So if you know of anything that's happening and you want a cool band to book out, hit us up. We've got a good portfolio. Had an amazing gig in the weekend at Pine Tree Arms out in Paraparaumu, which was just a killer of a gig. And I met the first Karen I've actually really enjoyed hanging out with. It was her birthday. And all she wanted to do was do a duet of a song. So I waited until we had a CCR, Credence Clearwater Revival song, and got her up to sing Have You Ever Seen the Rain with Me? And she was just delighted. It made her birthday. She brought all of her family in. It was great times. And the family kept putting we've put you online. We've put you on the online. Okay.
Is that on the internet?
Did you tag us? I don't know what that means, man. That's like,
But you're there. You're on the online.
But we're on the online. They just really enjoyed us, and they were just sort of a delightful family. So it was a really cool time. So yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to doing, other than going to Tool and continuing to see all of you lovely people. I'm in talks with B to go down to Armageddon Christchurch and maybe another Auckland, and maybe continue hopefully seeing people. So yeah. But I think it's time to get out of here. Say goodbye, because we love you loads, but it is late and we are all getting tired. So it is time to say enohura, which is see you again soon. Ka kite anō, which is see you again soon. It's good. Goodbye. Ka kite anō is see you again soon. My goodness, my brain is tired. And aroha nui, which means lots of love. Loads of love out there to you guys. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you sticking with us, despite our little bit of chaotic release schedule and things that have been going on recently. Brad and I are under the pump, okay? So we apologize for that, but also there's literally nothing we can do about it. So look after yourselves out there. Look after somebody else, as my good friend Joey would say. It's tough out there. And so especially as we go into Christmas, it's good to take care of each other. So do that. Love you loads. And see you soon.
And go to Scotland.
Goodbye.
Call your parents from Scotland.
Put Christmas trees up in Scotland
when you want to.
On Christmas Eve.
Do
it when you want to do it. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
Live your life.
And now we wham again, everybody.
Last Christmas.